Hey guys, so I'm going to do a coloring video of Katsuki Bakugou from My Hero Academia. His nickname is Ka-chan from the main character Deku. I prefer Bakugou, so I'm going with that. But it's cute. Anyways, let me get started coloring. The first thing I'm going to color is the black parts. So I'm going to actually use a dark gray, not a complete black, because I don't have black with me. I'm going to use GG9, which is like a really dark gray. It's called green gray. I'm just going to get started. So he actually has like a full-on mask, but I decided to do half. I saw a reference with half, which is what inspired me at first to draw half of a mask, but at the same time I wanted to show his face. So that's like the main reason why I ended up going with half of a mask. Um you'll see that his eye looks completed on the mask side. Like underneath, I actually drew a full on line, while the left side, I kind of didn't really do that. But that's just because normally for eyes, I don't complete it like that. But because he is wearing a mask, I have to show that there's like something on his eye. So that's why I ended up completing it. I normally don't. Like it's normally just like a line like that. It's funny because his costume design actually I didn't know it was a mask. The way they showed like his head in the anime is kind of tilted, so I thought a lot because of his personality. He always tilts his head a certain way because he's always angry. Um, I thought it was just a really harsh shadow on his face, but eh, I made a mistake in terms of thinking that was what that was. So yeah, Bakugo isn't really my super favorite character, but he's become one of my favorites. He is a bully in the show. He bullies Deku a lot, which isn't nice. And I love Deku, but Bakugo is like he has potential to be a great hero. I feel like his personality, like whoever, like the creators of the anime really actually put like personality of characters with like their powers, which is so fitting. Like Bakugo can create explosions from my hands, and his personality is just so hot tempered, and he gets angry easily, and he just gets really angry and stuff like that. So that's fitting. It's kind of amazing to see that they kind of just put all these characters together, and like with the fact that their powers can match their emotions and how they act and their character, it builds more like you can understand the character more. I'm just coloring his mask. There's so much. I know he has like two pieces of like explosion like designs for his mask, but again, I only drew half, so half of it is gone somewhere else, broken off. So that's what I'm gonna pretend like that's happened. His hair is super difficult to draw. I might fix it off camera again because his hair is like an ash blonde, like a platinum blonde, but it's so hard to draw. Like, it's so hard to color because I don't have that many skin tones, and only the skin tones are like similar to the color of his hair. So I have to figure out what to do. So, Bakugo is a bully, but he's not really an evil character. I like how they make him just someone who wants to be more of a hero, and like his favorite hero is also Deku's favorite hero, which is All Might. But it's kind of amazing to see how he wants like to be like his goal is to be better than All Might. So he's very rough around the edges, but he's not like, oh, I'm gonna become an evil person to get to the top. He's very like he still has a heart to be a hero, which is something that you can admire. He's not a bad guy. He's just someone who's having a hard time expressing his feelings, and like he does things that are bad, but at the same time, like you can't say that he's necessarily full on evil. So I've learned to kind of like Bakugo, even though like at the beginning I didn't really like him. If I go silent, it's just because I'm trying to concentrate and color as fast as possible. Because my Deku drawing took like 25 minutes to color on camera. And I realized I made a grave mistake on his other arm. So the arm that's not bent, there's supposed to be a sleeve. I'm just gonna color over it. Right about here. Supposed to be a sleeve. I made a mistake. Overall, Bakugo's design with the grenades on his hand, like the grenade sleeves, are very cool. I really like those. It's something that I kind of want to cosplay as. like I like like sleeves on my arm and stuff like that. So I'm pretty interested. I might buy a cosplay of him. And then I'm gonna color in his pants, which are only at the waist, which only reach to the waistline because that's how I drew them. I tried to draw them like fairly similar size. I know some of them are taller and stuff like that, but I can like change the sizing if I put it on like if I scan them and stuff. But overall, I just want to, for now, have them similar sizing. So that way they kind of match, like the heads are kind of proportion, because I feel like people don't normally have too different of a sizing for heads. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if you want to see the coloring video or the outlining video of Deku, there's two videos for that, so you can go check it out on my drawings playlist. Deku is my favorite character, but but all the characters I drew were boys, so kind of like I was gonna draw some girls, but I don't know, I got distracted. Okay, so now that the black is done, I'm gonna use orange. Type of orange. I'm going to use R22, which is like a pinkish orange, because I don't really have like a different type of orange, which makes me angry. So I have R22, which is vermilion. I accidentally pushed the mic, so if you heard any sound, that was me pushing the mic. Like, I'm using a really tiny mic. I forgot to do a review of it. I might actually do a review, but basically, I'm using a really tiny mic I got from Miniso, which is the company that I work for. And it's like super tiny, and it comes with like a cute stand and everything. And yeah, it's just super cute. And then one side of his glove is also orange. It's funny because I was talking to one of my friends about Bakugou, and he was like, "Oh, he's a bully, so I don't really like him, and he's mean." But I think I guess I just like having compassion for people that are like hurt and stuff like that. And I feel like he's one of those characters that's just like, can't really express how he feels, and like sometimes he feels really hurt. Like that's just what it is. But I guess it's relatable, so that's why I like him. Except for the part that he likes to swear like so much, and it's like, dude, calm down. So he's like, if you want to watch the anime, like My Hero Academia, just letting you know, there is swearing. Bakugo likes to swear a lot. Okay, so the orange is done. Now I am going to move on to the green in his outfit. So I am going to use BG52, which is the same color I actually used on Deku's costume. It's just because they both have this dark green, so I'm gonna use this for him as well. And it's called a deep green. It's funny how I don't have work, and I started trying to draw more, and it just became like me doing like these projects, and then it started to become like a lot of work. I'm doing like these four drawings at like the same time, so from My Hero Academia, so it's gonna be like I'm just keeping myself as busy as possible, and I want you guys to be a part of like the process too, so that's why I'm just filming it all. Okay, and then going to color in his gloves, which are the same colors. And I will shade them later. Um, then I'm gonna color in his other side right here. I forgot to color in the orange on his arm. Oh, he's forgetting that part. And then his grenade and his belt need to be colored as well. So now I'm coloring his belt buckle. So he has these straps on his leg, but you can't tell that it's completely on his leg because my drawing is cut off by the waist. But this is what these squares are. And then I'm going to color in the sleeve before I forget, because it's been something I've been forgetting. Okay, and then I am going to use BG50, which is forest green, to shade in some parts and also color in like these darker areas on his grenade sleeves. And then this part as well. It's gonna shade in parts of his belt too. And then I'm just gonna use black around his hands because there's just darkness there. So CG9 again. This is kind of why I kind of outlined the other stuff beforehand, just because, like the hair and the skin, because coloring, because this is taking a while. So I'm gonna use CG2, which is a cool gray for his metal parts, and then I'll be done. It's just because these guys are so detailed compared to other stuff I've been drawing, so it's taking a while to color, and then the video gets longer and all of that. So I hope you guys don't mind like the longer videos. I like prefer to have a lengthier video, but not too lengthy. And especially because my tablet, so I film with my tablet, but the issue is it can't handle past 30 minutes. It just drops the video. So I'm just like rushing whenever I reach like 25 minutes. It's okay. Almost done. Okay, and then I'm just gonna shade a little bit quickly. I'm gonna use CG4, which is a cool gray, to shade some of his metal parts. Okay, I am finished. So here's the overview of the drawing. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Check down in the description box below. All my social medias there, and you can go like and follow those. And the process work for Bakugou will be there as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!